Hello and welcome back to day 6 of 100 Days of Code. In today's lessons, you are going to be learning about data types, numbers, operations, type conversion, f-strings, and a whole lot more. Don't miss out on your learning. Subscribe and turn on notifications. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Remember to hit the bell icon as well, so you stay up to date on your learning and never miss out. Data types are essential for defining and organizing information within your Python programs. They allow you to store and manipulate data effectively, ensuring accuracy and consistency in your code. Here are some of the most basic data types in Python. The first data type is in integers that represent whole numbers, positive, negative, or zero. They are used for counting, measuring, and other calculations involving whole numbers. Example: age is equal to 23. Age equals 23. Then we will print age. Print. Here it will just print what we have in age. So we will get 23 in console. If you want to know the data type, then we will use type function and the code will be print open bracket type, then again open bracket, and then age, then we will closed. Both the bracket. Now we will run this code and we can see the result in console, which is integer. Print. Here we will get the result as class integer in console. The second one is floating point numbers, is called as float. Floating point numbers represent real numbers, including decimals and fractions. They are used for calculations involving decimal values. Pi is equal to 3.14. Pi equals 3.14159. The code will be print open bracket type, then again open bracket, and then pi, then we will close both the bracket. Now we will run this code and we can see the result in console, which is float. Print. Here we will get the result as class float in console. The third one, strings. Strings represent sequences of characters, enclosed in single or double quotes. They are used for storing text, names, and labels. Name is equal to Bard. Name equals Bard. The code will be print open bracket type, then again open bracket, and then name, then we will close both the bracket. Now we will run this code and we can see the result in console, which is string. Print. Here we will get the result as class string in console. Now the final data type is something called a Boolean. And this is very simple. It only has two possible values, true or false. Now note how these values always begin with a capital T or capital F, and they don't have any quotation marks around them or anything. So this is actually a data type which is going to be used a lot in your programs to test if something is true, if something is false, and for your program to respond accordingly. So we're going to be using this a lot more in the future. For example, name is equal to 5 and then 2 equals sign and gain 5. Name equals 5 equals 5. After this, if we run the code print name, we will get the result true. Print. If we change 5 to 4, then we run the code, we will get the result false. Psi is about Boolean. Now if you want to know the data type, then we write the type function that is print open bracket type, then again open bracket name, and we'll close the bracket. When we run this code, we will get the result class Boolean. Print. Now that you've seen a lot of the basic data types, strings, integers, floats, and Boolean, now it's time for you to practice for this code. And I'm going to get you to apply what you've learned. So for all of that and more, I'll see you on the next video.